Hello everyone. In this part 7 of conic sections, I'll explain you questions related to ellipse and hyperbola. So let's start with the question number 1. Find the length of the axis. Axis means if we have the ellipse, then we have to find out the length of major axis and minor axis. If we have the hyperbola, then we have to find out the length of transverse axis and the conjugate axis. Coordinates of the vertices and the foci, the eccentricity and length of latus rectum of a part is ellipse. So x square upon 16 plus y square upon 9 is equals to 1. Here we can say denominator of x square upon 16 is greater than denominator of y square upon 9. So major axis is along x axis. So compare it with x square upon a square plus y square upon b square is equals to 1. But we are getting a square is equals to 16. It implies that a is equals to plus minus 4. B square is equals to 9. It implies that b is equals to plus minus 3. As we know that a square is equals to b square plus c square, it implies that c square is equals to a square minus b square. It means this is 7. Therefore, c is equals to plus minus root 7. On the basis of this, we will calculate the result one by one. Look at this thing. Length of major axis. Length of major axis is given by 2a. So length of major axis is here 2 into 8. 2 into 4. It implies that 8. Now the length of minor axis. Length of minor axis is given by 2b. It means 2 into 3. This is 6. Now coordinates of vertices. So coordinates of vertices we know very well. If it is along x-axis, then we have plus minus a0. So this is plus minus 40. Then coordinates of foci. Coordinates of foci in this case plus minus c0. So it is this plus minus root 70. Now the eccentricity, you know very well. Eccentricity, the formula for this one is c upon a. So what this become? Root 7 upon 4. And the length of latus rectum. So length of latus rectum is given by 2b square upon a. So 2b square upon a means, look at this thing, we have b is equals to 3. It means 9 to the 18 upon 4. And this is the answer for this part. Now look at this thing. In b part, we have to find out the things for the hyperbola. So look at this thing. In b part, we have the equation is equals to y square upon 4 minus x square upon 9 is equals to 1. So according to the rule of the hyperbola, compare it with which part? Y square upon a square minus x square upon b square is equals to 1. It implies that a square is equals to 4. Therefore, we have a is equals to plus minus 2. Then b square is equals to 9. It implies that b is equals to plus minus 3. In this case, we know very well that a square is equals to c square minus b square. It means c square is equals to a square plus b square. Therefore, c square is equals to, what is this, 4 plus 9? It means this is 13. Therefore, c is equals to plus minus root 13. Now one by one each term. First of all, length of transverse axis. Length of transverse axis is equals to 2a. Therefore, this is equals to 4. Length of conjugate axis. Length of conjugate axis we know very well. It is given by 2b. Therefore, this is 6 only. Then coordinates of foci. So coordinates of, first we will write down foci only, no problem. Coordinates of foci is equals to plus minus 0 plus minus c. Therefore 0 plus minus, what is this, root 13. Then coordinates of vertices. Why we are writing here? Because this is along y-axis. Then coordinates of vertices is equals to 0 plus minus a. So 0 plus minus 2. And next is eccentricity. For eccentricity we know very well what is the formula, c upon a. Therefore we can say root 13 upon, what is a here, 2. And then length of latus rectum. Length of latus rectum is equals to 2b square upon a. So 2b square upon a means what we have, 9 to the 18 upon what is this? A is 2. So what is this? 2 is 2b square upon a. So 18 upon 2, this is equals to, we have 9 only. So in this way we have to do this type of questions. Now look at this thing. Question number 2. Find the equation of the ellipse whose vertices are at plus minus 50 and foci at plus minus 40. Now you will say, because the coordinates of foci are, what are the coordinates of foci? Is the coordinates of foci are plus minus 40. Therefore axis of ellipse is along x-axis. Axis of ellipse is along x-axis. Therefore we can say that let equation of ellipse be x square upon a square plus y square upon b square is equals to 1. This is the equation number 1. Here what we are observing, c is equals to 4, and because vertices coordinates are given, therefore a is equals to 5. Now we know very well that a square is equals to b square plus c square. Therefore we have a square b square is equals to a square minus c square. So what this become? 25 minus 16. It means b square is equals to 9. Therefore from equation 1 we have that the equation of ellipse is x square upon 25 plus y square upon 9 is equals to 1. And this is the answer for this part. Now look at this thing. Third question. Find the equation of the hyperbola whose foci are at 0 plus minus 6. You will say, because foci are at 0 plus minus 6, therefore let equation of hyperbola be y square upon a square minus x square upon b square is equals to 1. Let us suppose this is the equation number 1. Now look at this thing. What they are giving, foci are this. It means c is equals to 6. And the length of conjugate axis. Length of conjugate axis means 2b is equals to, what is this? 2 root 11. It means we can say b is equals to root 11. Now we know very well that a square is equals to c square minus b square. So this is 36 minus 11. 36 minus 11 means 25. Therefore from equation 1 we have equation of hyperbola is equals to y square upon 25 minus x square upon 11 is equals to 1. And this is the answer for this part. Let's start with the solution of question number 4. Find the equation of the ellipse with center at the origin, major axis on the y-axis, and passing through the point 3, 2 and 1, 6. Because in this question major axis is along y-axis, so let equation of ellipse be x square upon b square plus y square upon a square is equals to 1. Here we will consider let 1 upon b square is equals to u and 1 upon a square is equals to v. So what this become? Ux square plus v y square is equals to 1. This is the equation number 1. It is given 3, 2 lies on equation 1. So 3, 2 lies on equation 1. Therefore we will say 9u plus 4v is equals to 1. This is the equation number 2. Also 1, 6 lies on equation number 1. Therefore this become u plus 6 means 36v plus 36v is equals to 1. Because in this equation this is 9, so it implies that multiply by 9, 9u plus 9 6 are 54, and this become 324, because 9 6 are 54, and this become 32v is equals to 9. This is the equation number 3rd, and we have 9u plus 4v is equals to 1. This is the equation number 2. On subtracting we get 320v is equals to 8. It implies that v is equals to 1 upon 40. Now from equation 2 we have 9u plus 4 upon 40 means 1 upon 10 is equals to 1. It implies that 9u is equals to 1 minus 1 upon 10 means 9 upon 10. It implies that u is equals to 1 upon 10. Now we have u is equals to 1 upon 10. It implies that 1 upon b square is equals to 1 upon 10. It implies that b square is equals to 10. Also we have v is equals to 1 upon 40. What is the meaning here? V 1 upon a square is equals to 40. 1 upon 40. It implies that a square is equals to 40. Therefore we have equation of ellipse is given by x square upon 10 plus y square upon 40 is equals to 1, or you can write y square upon 40 plus x square upon 10 is equals to 1. This is the way to solve this question. Now you have to do the practice to solve the other questions. Don't forget to give the answer of this question in comment box. Thanks and God bless you.